Hello, you divine infinite human beings. You are all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. Your divine infinite love, your divine infinite truth, your divine infinite source. And remember that. Don't you forget it. No matter what is going on in the world around you. And in the world around me, I am in Scopello. Here we are. Scopello, Sicily. It's a very quaint little village that is so quaint that it's become a very popular kind of jet set spot, and it's where many films were filmed. Ocean 11 was filmed here, and throughout history of film, many people have filmed here because it's just so picturesque. And I came here with Kiki, and it's hot on this incredible day of the Lionsgate Day. Hello, how are you? I don't have my glasses. And if you want to ask me a question, please do. I want to update you a little bit about what's going on in the world externally. Carmen, hi. And then maybe do a slight meditation. Hi. Hi, Teresa. And okay, so if you don't, that we're in the Lionsgate, and the energy is so powerful right now. It is directly accessing from Ceres, which is one of the brightest stars and one of the most powerful spiritual suns in our, hi everybody, universe. Thanks for joining me. And I just want to remind you that you're divine infinite human beings, all that is, ever has been, and ever can be. Your divine infinite love, divine infinite source, divine infinite truth. And I'm coming to you live from Scopello, a little village here in Sicily that is very quaint and has been in a lot of films because it's become kind of a jet set spot. And it's been in Ocean 11 and all other kinds of films throughout history. But here in Sicily, Sicily decided to say no to the Green Pass. The restaurant owners, here's the cafes, just said no, they're not going to do it. So that is how powerful we are. If they can do it, we can do it too, okay? So, you know, I'm sitting outside enjoying my, my casata and my cafe, and, enjoying life. And so all this put-up job is really part of an intimidation to make you forget, to dupe you into giving away your power to external forces, all right? Just stay focused on who you are no matter what is going on around you. And I have to do that. See, I'm in Italy, so people talk really loud, but I always remain centered and focused if possible. It's not always possible, okay? So thank you guys. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Teresa. I hope you're feeling better, Teresa. I want to just talk right now. I know I'm kind of looking out over the planet. I see there's a lot of people in some tough times right now. Some people contemplating ending their lives. And I say to you, stay tuned. It's about to get really good. So if you do that, you'll miss the best part of the movie. So, and use the dark side. I always say always honor this little child inside of you that's feeling frightened, that's feeling scared, that's feeling sad, because our world is changing and everything that you knew is now poof, crumbling before your eyes. And that's a little bit sad. It is sad. But it's sad only because it's giving away to something much more magnificent, really, truly. And, you know, like children, we've been taught, you know, that Santa Claus is going to bring you everything, and you wait for this wonderful day each year when all your gifts, you know, are going to happen, and you get to eat all this great candy and food and get everything you've been waiting for and reap the rewards for being good little girls and boys. Well, we're breaking that spell, okay? Because every day is Christmas if you are a Christ. A massive Christ. And right now, this Lion's Gate is bringing us that energy. It is so powerful. So again, it may be stirring up some of the negativity, that the shadows inside of you that need to be exposed and brought out into the light. You know, I say the pus needs to come out, which is the last chapter of my book I'm on right now. Don't smear honey over pus. You can't just keep hiding it. You can't keep putting up these masks and pretending everything's all right. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. No, you have to really feel that. You have to let the darkness, the sadness, the wounds, the festering wounds all come out into the light and heal. And you have to love yourself in the process. And you have to love that, all those things that you don't like about yourself. You have to love the fact that you are frightened and scared sometimes, okay? And when you can really do that, then you can become the lioness, the lion that roars, that has the courage. As you look at your fears, don't push them away, look at them. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of your survival? Are you afraid of not being able to, you know, have enough to eat, to have a place to lay your head? What are your fears, okay? And look at them. Look at them. Bring them to the light, because they're legitimate. They're real, okay? I am not about spiritual bypassing. And I was in Italy when this first happened, and I knew what was happening. I had read the script. I knew what was happening blow by blow, and sorry, Kiki's hot. And I got out and I told everyone, and I said, get out there, wake people up, start talking, don't obey, don't comply, okay? And now, of course, it's gotten, the resistance has also gotten very, very co-opted, and there's a lot of disinformation, and there's a lot of people who are waiting for someone to save them, you know, waiting for a POTUS. Oops. Kiki's taking a walk. Come on, Kiki. You have to wait. I'm still talking to people. Sorry. Kiki's bored. So let me wrap this up. So, anyway, it's an inside job. It's an inside job. Christmas is inside of you. There is no Santa's Claus. Satan's Claus is going to come and save you. Not whether it's, you call it, and I'm sorry, but whether you call it a POTUS or you call it, you know, a Jesus or some kind of savior, you're going to save yourself in this one. But you got so much help, because as you ingest more light into your body, as you let these wonderful energies come into you and transmute you and raise your vibration, you will be able to communicate with your true family, your star family, and they will be helping you. And you know, there is help, and it's an inside job, and you will remember how powerful you are and be able to manifest what you need, okay? And we are all, I'm doing this because we're all connecting, and we, the star seeds, are now planting ourselves into the earth, manifesting, creating a new infinite earth. So don't get distracted as you see the old earth crumbling before your eyes. It's time. It's time. Pay your respects. Maybe you'll be sad. It's like seeing, you know, your toys, you know, from, like, I had an Easy Bake Oven. I used to love it. But if I was still on my Easy Bake Oven, right, I wouldn't be cooking. So it's time to let that go, feel that. And this energy is doing that. It's pushing everything that no longer serves you out. So you can now walk through the Stargate, we're watching Stargate, that lies, the 8th Stargate, that lies between the lion's paws of the Sphinx in Egypt. That is a real Stargate that transports you to the higher worlds. So, but you can't go through the Stargate if you are holding on to old baggage, if your density is too low, if you're still, holding on to things that no longer serve you, people, places, things, jobs. If you have to get, to do your job, maybe it's time to let that go and have faith that something else, something better. I bet you don't even like that job. If they're asking you to do that, obviously they don't respect you or your sacred temple. So why are you holding on to these things that no longer want you? And you don't want that. It's like me holding on to my easy bake oven with the little light bulb. I don't know if anyone had one of those. Trying to cook my little cakes. It's Tinker Toys, We don't need to, and we don't need to be herded into their finite, false ascension matrix of AI. We have divine inner technology. All right. Does anybody have any questions here? Watching. Okay. So I will leave you with just take a minute to breathe in I am and exhale infinite. Just switch into your infinite self now. Switch into that. Breathing in and breathing takes you right down, drops you into that wonderful frequency, which is why they're masking us so we can't breathe. So breathing in deep, nice breath, breathing in I am. And exhaling infinite, and always remember to keep breathing as it positions you into this wonderful state of objective compassion, of objectivity, of being in it but not of it. And now just allow any fears that you may have right now in this time to surface. It's okay. You're in a safe place and you can allow those fears to surface like little bubbles that are bursting. And as you look at them, maybe it's fear of not having money, fear of having to move, fear of not being able to move, fear of not having enough to eat, fear of toxic radiation, fear of some unknown nebulous of a virus, fear of change. And if you have that fear, embrace it and love it. And love it to death. And as you let go of these fears, these hurts, these traumas, these past life traumas even, these wounds, feel them just draining out of your toes into the earth beneath you, out of your fingertips into the earth beneath you. And as you feel this wonderful cleansing that's happening now, you feel that magnificent energy that is beaming down from Sirius, into our sun, and activations from the sun, filling up your entire body with this wonderful plasma light. And as you feel this plasma light filling up and pushing out any dead space, any artificial implants, anything that is not of God's organic, divine technology, feel it leaving, pushing out, and find yourself standing in Giza, in front of the Sphinx. And now notice, as you are now filled with plasma light, you feel the courage of the lion, and you have the daring courage to look up into the face of the Sphinx that is now a lion's face. And you stare in the eyes of that lion and know with no fear that this is your brethren. This is a divine race. that you come from, that you know, that you are part of. You are a lion. And now see this beautiful stargate appear before you, and it's activated with plasma rainbow light frequency. As you breathe deeply inside and collect all the cells of your body into this plasma light, you pull together the courage to step through it, leaving behind the baggage, leaving behind the garbage, leaving behind all that no longer serves you on this three-dimensional, broken, finite earth, and step through this stargate. And as you step through it, you feel your bodies, all your molecules being hurled across the galaxy on the other side, completely dissolved and reconstituted on the other side in a magnificent planet of pristine oceans and skies and rainbows and beautiful plants and animals. And there to meet you is your star brethren, your true family that gives you unconditional love. And they move near you, not smothering you, because they are translucent plasma rainbow light beings like you yourself are. But they are so glad to see you. And although at first you're not sure if you recognize them, there is this deep familiarity, this profound soul connection, this memory of a faint and distant whisper that becomes stronger as you embrace, as you mix your energy, as you blend, as you become one with them. And you know that they have the power that is inside of you now. And you look around at this beautiful, beautiful earth, the future earth, the Terra earth, the fifth dimensional earth that you are now co-creating with them and with your fellow starseeds that are all around you now and listening to my voice. And you are so happy to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are loved. And this is the love that you've been seeking all your life in people outside of you, and parents and teachers and mates that never have been able to quite give it to you. These beings are now giving it to you. And you feel it enter into your heart, igniting your crystalline heart and your 12D silicon-based genetics. And you take this with you, and you say to them, farewell, knowing that you can come back anytime you wish through this stargate that has now been opened and activated through this magnificent 8-8 stargate on this day. You bid them farewell, step back through the stargate, and return to Egypt in front of the Sphinx and back into your body. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, and I hope you take that with you and can play it anytime you feel alone or sad, and know that your true star family is always just a stargate away, a thought away, as is your twin soul, a thought away. I love you deeply. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe, share, and go to my website, Infinite Human